Can you believe that I was actually hunting Saradomin specifically for a Sarah sword? What the hell? What do you need it for? The special attack, Saradomin's Lightning. Well, I don't think I showed you this in my last video, but I made Essence of Finality Amulet. This is like the best amulet in the game. You combine the Amulet of Souls, which requires like Hydrix and Onyx, then you combine it with Reaper's Necklace and another Alchemized Onyx or Hydrix. You combine all in one, and in the game it's worth like 220 million. Why is it so good though? Because you can store a special attack inside the amulet, and that special attack will use your current weapon's damage. Essentially, let's say a Dragon two-hander is tier 60, right? Not so good, right? You have like tier 90 weapons. Well, if you destroy the amulet by putting it like inside, that's what I'm going to do with the Sarah sword right now. I'm going to put it inside. It's going to be replacing my other, though, which is a Dragon two-hander. I can just buy it. But Sarah sword, I can't really get another one unless I go grind more Saradomin. So probably need another Essence of Finality. Yes, please, add this in. Now, this special attack I can use whenever I equip the amulet. It requires 100% of the special attack. I did not know that, damn it. That's a lot. You know, if it was a DDS, I would say 25%. And you could use a DDS as a tier 90 because I have like tier 90 weapons equipped. So now spec 100% is dead just because, okay, almost. Okay, and then you stab, then he dies. Okay, I think I need a ranged weapon initially, or a magic weapon, and then we can use the special attack. Well, I guess I did get lucky. I got Virtus Book and Wand, so I can use these two. Oh, baby. I was like, oh. Because I literally was just thinking, just now, I was like, you know what, like, what if you go 3 times dry? We've killed 374 tormented demons. It's pretty much on drop rate, or I got a little bit lucky. By the way, apparently the drop rate is not increased in leagues for some reason. It's 1 in 256 to get a set of claws. But I gotta say, it's super easy, like super quick to kill tormented demons. Even like if multiple attacking you at the same time, it's okay. That special attack, I don't know if it's good enough, but I loved specking tormented demons. I may get another Sarah sword sometime, but for now, I'll put the Dragon Claws inside the Essence of Finality, which I still didn't, but I'll do it. I'm still thinking about getting maybe a second one and keeping that Sarah sword for something else. I gotta say, this is an interesting shop where I can buy a steel chain bodies, you know, mithril med helms, and then boom, reinforced plate. 42 malevolent energy and 3 plates only. Let's make the play body. And I'm gonna go ahead and immediately destroy it at Kuradal. Wait, it's 6 malevolent essence? Wait, I don't have to do this for too long. So I need like 39 more malevolent essence. And I can make full trimmed masterwork. At this point, I needed 42 more energies from Arise of the Six, and thanks to these guys, because this was off stream, you know, just in my friend chat. Join my friend chat if you maybe you're gonna find some PVM teams. I don't know. It's like, anyone up for Arise of the Six? Anyone got totems from battles? And they did, but then we actually had to get more totems, so we did, all 4 of us did more battles. We got the totem. I got 6 in one chest. That's like super rare to get, like genuinely, even with the drop rates. Oh wait, it's 6 times, right? So I got like 3. Anyway, so we did more Rise of the Six, and it's like more powerful battles. And I collected 42 energies because you get from 1 to 2 per chest. So yeah, we had to do like 27, maybe 30 chests or something like that, and nobody got a shield, surprisingly. But last time when I was streaming, I got 4 shields in 42 energies, so I needed 42 plus 42. So in total I've done like 57 battles, Rise of the Six or something. I got 4 shields. I got every single different type of shield. Apparently if you equip it, it gives you 200 points, so I got 600 points just sitting in my bank. I didn't know that was a task. Apparently it is. Plus you can even augment them and put some nice turtling on it, so when you cast like defensive abilities, they last longer. I think it's specifically for Barricade, like Immortality almost, you're just immortal. No damage from tie plus from anything. You're just like, oh, just sitting there. Cool. Like 14 seconds Barricade, if not longer. So then I made the full trimmed masterwork, and it turns out to augment it, no, it's not just as simple as using augmenter. You had to bring it to the workbench, and it asked for this: 30 plus divine charges for a body, and the same amount for the legs, since these are the 2 pieces that it can augment. So here I am doing divination now in the morning as I woke up. Very good. To be honest, from 96 you could do it so all the energy goes in like at once. Boom. But then you need to complete some sort of mystery. And this is probably the only time where I will need to do divination anyway. I don't know. I'll just do it the normal way. So yeah, we're gonna do it the slow way like this. Boom, boom. It would do the whole inventory at once though. Wait, hold up. I realized something. Divine Charge. You don't need just the best incandescent energy. You can use any of these energies. And because of wilderness events, look, I got 16,000 of this. But you need a lot of them, however. Somehow I found like 1.5k of this also. How about I bank incandescent energy? The best energy they can have. Wait, it's 60. Oh my god, you don't need anything, bro. Just make them. Whoop, whoop. Okay, we're good. Yes, augmented trimmed masterwork melee plate body. Do you see how long the name of this is? We are actually not done still. Yes, it gives all the bonuses if you can read like set bonus 3. But one last thing. We are in Falador in the Artisan's Workshop. You simply right click the guy, custom fit the masterwork. If you got a full set of trim masterwork, I can custom fit it for you. If it's augmented, it will retain the augmented. What does custom fitting do? It will become a tradable. It will degrade 50% slower, so it will last longer. It will also never degrade when damaged by your current Slayer or Reaper target. And also Elite Dungeons. So if you're doing Elite Dungeons 1, 2, or 3, but it doesn't say it in here for some reason. Custom fit. Okay, so that's... Look at the length of the name. I believe this is the longest name in RuneScape 3. Augmented, custom-fit, trimmed masterwork, melee play body. Just looking at this name, what is the augmented, custom-fit, trimmed master? We finally did it. Oh my god! I just have to put some augmented stuff inside the body because currently has nothing. Wait, I realized I did not even show how the armor looks. Hell yeah! It looks like a, like a proper tank. Even though the armor doesn't actually give you any life points, so I am at 10,400. But this is great. Yeah, this is Chad. And of course, for such a beautiful armor, I have to get ancient gizmos. So I'm gonna research the blueprints. This is untradeable. Make sure there's 2 of them. One of them is more expensive. Dragon Implink. No way, those are task 2. 200 for catching a dragon implink and then plus 30 for catching 25. In regular gizmo you can only put 5 invention items, but in here you can put 9. So it's way more common to get like nice combinations. That's like the only way to get, let's say, precise 6. So it's also not necessarily of getting precise 6, but you could also even combine it with something else. And it could be a rare combination, it could take you like 30, 40 attempts before you can get. Some takes like thousands, like nobody even goes for them. You could simply put in like eruptive 4, right? It's 1 in 1 chance pretty much to get it. But there's 1 in 20 chance to also get ruthless 3. When you kill the enemy, it increases your damage output a little bit. So it's super good for Slayer. Or maybe even like our Glacier because it spawns those glacites. So if you kill 4 of them temporarily for 20 seconds, you'll get increased damage. Now I use my Dragon Claws on Essence of Finality. Slice and Dice cannot be undone. It's going to remove the existing Sarah sword, but that's fine. I don't think I'll be using it anywhere. So yes, please add it. Now the special attack is Slice and Dice, but it's tier 90 now because based on my weapon that I have. I'm actually curious because technically this weapon is tier 82. So if I'm using it for this weapon, I think it's weaker, so I have to use my dual wield. I'll be making Ring of Death. I don't have enough onyxes to make alchemized onyx ring, which is luck of the dwarves. It like increases the drop rate of some items, so I don't even know how well it would work even, because we already have like such an increase. But yeah, this ring is incredible because it has no cooldown. So if you die, there's not something like Sign of Life where you have to wait like 1 hour or 30 minutes before you can use it again. You can just keep dying over and over. Obviously just 1 time they give you to like die, but let's say at Kalpha King, if it greens me and it has only 20k HP left, then I can still finish the kill because you're gonna see it. I'm just gonna show it. I'm probably gonna die without actually killing him. So he greens me right now, like actually could have wait, how do you even do this? Can I? Okay, well, I died with the ring, as you can see, and now I get increased damage. You still have a little bit of chance, though, so it's like 2k, 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 but if it has 20k HP left, you could still finish off that Kalpha King, and you could even eat up during the time to prolong the time a little bit more. You can see in this clip I was killing Telos and I just kind of like misprayed. I guess it was like 1,000 and Rage was just trying to do this for fun. Well, there is actually a task kill it at 1000%. But I died, and sometimes Ring of Death only deals like 500 damage per splat instead of like 2000, like it did at Calpha King. So I just kept healing, and more. I don't think it was even increasing the damage, like more. Maybe it does that, but I didn't really see it. I actually skipped or went to another phase, and then I kept going, but I just kept missing all these play flicks. I almost had a feeling like, dude, I could have just stayed here for like another 2 minutes. Like, if it doesn't increase damage, you could potentially just heal everything back up if you get lucky with that 500 splat instead of 2000. These are 4 shields that I got from Rise of the Six. I augmented all of them to have Turtling 4 inside them. Turtling 4, the barricade ability's duration and cooldown are both increased by 10% per rank. So this ability, which you pretty much in 99% of situations you become immortal, like literally just says prevents all damage received. So you could be using it with, let's say, Necromancy spell, which is Lesser Bone Shield, which does not require you to equip any shield, so you could cast it just like this, and it will give you a 7-second, and it just drops down and down and down. It has 1 minute cooldown, but it also says the duration is based on the level of the shield active. So if you have a shield equipped and with Turtling, now the immortality lasts for literally 14 seconds. You could just stroll around like la 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 la, killing Argalasaur with those beams that come out. They're easy to dodge, but if you have like a very big kill streak, you probably don't want to risk it. So this is the situation where I would just put it on. But yeah, the cooldown increases to 1 minute and 25 seconds. Oh yeah, by the way, just before I go, I should probably mention that you should not be making this armor. It just takes way too long, and if you get stuck at some process, let's say Rise of the Six, maybe you cannot find a team or something, it's just really not worth making it in leagues. I did it just because I wanted to. It's probably a rare armor, like not many people have it. But if you're coming from old school, there's this Havoc armor that you can have. I forgot how it's called. It's from Zamorak, the god himself. You can kill him in RuneScape 3. Yeah, it's like the best melee armor in the game apparently, but it's like there's 2 different uses, you know. This is more tanky, but also DPS. Don't make it if you're coming from. You don't have to. You don't need this. Definitely, you can just play leagues with normal armor also. I just made it just because. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.